Hello friends, my name is Muttaqi Ridha. You could call me Ali. I was born at Jakarta, 27 March 2005. I was raised by my family at Bekasi. I was raised till my junior high school education ends, my and then my dad recommended me to go to Bandung for my high school education. In my high school days, I have gained some skills. I really like playing basket and I really like playing a lot of video games with my friends there. And then I was there living in my dormitory place for about 3 years of my high school time. The high school days wasn't really that easy for me, but I managed to go through it. When I graduated my high school, I don't really know where to go. My dad recommended me to pick Polban, so I ended up in telecommunication engineering in Polban. Why do I want to pursue my education in Polban? Because I've seen or I have researched that Polban have a great perspective of the future job because and no because I know that Polban is a system of education that we have to do a lot of practices or practicum that we really gains a lot of experience. That is why a lot of mm, that is why a lot of company really like vocation more than university. That's why I picked Polban other than other universities in Indonesia. When I graduate at Polban, I really want to pursue my career on Telkom for my startup place there. And then I really want to have gained more experience with a lot of side jobs like coding, making games, or maybe like programming. And then after that, I want to have a communication to the international uh, company and start a startup of a company if I have experience a lot. When I'm at my junior high school days, I really have an interest on watching video games, and then it builds up on me. Now I have a hobby of playing video games. But one time my phone was broken down because the screen was broken. So I don't really know where to do or what to do in my free times because most of the time I'm just playing video games. And then I'm just scrolling through the internet on prices to fix it. But it was quite expensive. So at that time I'm just watching videos for fixing my phone and changing the screen. It wasn't really that bad. It was just like puzzles. So I ended up buying a screen myself and then tried to fix it. And then it actually works. Uh, After that, my dad wants me to fix his phone because his phone was broken as well. So I was just watching another video again, and then it just became glued on me. And then I just don't realize it. I just have a skill of fixing phones. I currently live with my family, contains of 6 members. My dad, my mom, my older brother, myself, and my two little sisters. I just read about a book of someone that actually just blown up in these last 5 to 10 years. I've read about Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is a not more not an inventing not invented cars only that people know, but Elon Musk for me is like a character that I like. He really likes to have a hardworking job to attain his success, but it's not that easy that I read about the book. Elon Musk actually have a quite difficult child days because at his age that time, Elon must have a problem with his dad and then have a problem because he was bullied that time. For me, Elon must have a good side as a worker, or maybe like as a CEO, maybe. But at that time, Elon Musk was still a worker or a developer at PayPal. That's why people say uh, Elon Musk, co-founder of the PayPal, because Elon Musk himself code PayPal. And then after that, Elon Musk was having thinking of a future career of making electrical cars, and then a lot of other thing came to Elon Musk, like building SpaceX, of industry of, it's not aircraft, it's rockets to the outer orbit, and then Starlink is an industry of a internet provider, and then a lot of many other industry that he make. What I take a positive of Elon Musk is a really hardworking people in such a hard environmental. Interestingly enough, Elon Musk is actually quite friendly amongst the online people because he really likes to share memes, and then Elon Musk really have good character because he was really hardworking for himself, and Elon Musk not giving up for what he want to achieve. The negative side of Elon Musk that I see that maybe because a lot of people have wealth that people just attend to make craze on it, make a lot of spending spree like that. But for me, it's just a matter of he was rich. That's all. I'm going to describe of an object. The object is cars. So cars have some different uh, type. The type was a wagon car or a normal car, or maybe like a supercar, a hypercar, hybrid car, electric car, even flying cars, and more like trucks, bus, a lot of things, a lot of types there are in the world of cars industry. But we're just gonna talk about the description of a car. A car always, or most of them, have four wheels. Three wheels is more like a bemo, not cars for me. Cars have four doors. There's an open doors to the side, and there's an open doors from the inside as well. And some of them opens go to the roof. Cars have some specification also. There is an engine that counted by liters of horsepowers. There's a fast car, a slower fast car, a slower fast car, an average car, and a slow car. Right now, I've seen that cars have turned to electrical engineering. We have like here, and then like here also, that's a lot of people use in Indonesia. And then the future of cars was bright because I can see that cars are turning to change of the global message right now as a climate change and a lot of air pollution. That's why a lot of electrical car was everywhere. And then for me, cars are not also for transportation. Is for more uh no, what I mean is like cars is not only for transporting people, but of course transporting stuff. Like you can see a car bringing back a pilot, not a pilot, bringing back an airplane. We have a car going to space also. We have a car that brings a lot of stuff, or like not stuff, it's like those civil people that make road. Cars bring that thing with a heavy truck to uh to bring the stuff that make roads, and we have cars that could even fly that I said before, but it's still in the progress of invention and just a concept. Even though one of them works, but it really needs a lot of skills and another different way to drive it. As I mentioned, we have a car that length more like 3 meters, 5 meters, 2 meters to 7 meters of cars, but the width is not that much of a width because it's not that thick, it's not that thin, but cars always have windows to see the outside because if you don't have windows, that's not a car. A car can contains about maybe 1 ton or like 2 tons. Uh, we could call it like 2,000 kilograms, but we could carry about 10,000 kilograms in it. It could be slow, but we could carry it. Most of cars was made from metal. That's why cars when get accident have so much wreckage on the road happening. It was invented with metal because metal have some really easy cleaning, and if accident happened, it's not really affecting to the inside people so much because it impacts to the metal more than if we put it at wood. It will impact not broken apart, that we just kill the people inside immediately because we don't have a, more like we could call it a cushion, foaming cushions that will affect the people, and then the tension inside the car so the people don't get flinged and just died. Next up, I want to describe of a place or a destination for tourists. Um, because the place was actually very popular for tourists and a site for people having weekends or holidays. Um, because I was originally born in Jakarta, I want to describe of Monas. Monas was originally made at 1961 and opened for public at 1975. Monas is a height of 132 meters, and at the top of the Monas there are gold, or more people will say it like, some people say like a big gold nugget, or maybe like this a metal coating gold. But what I learned is on top of the Monas is a shaped fire and representing a crown. So it's a fire crown, but also made from gold. Not actually made from gold because partly uh, the covers is from gold, and the gold was weighted around 45 kilograms, and then for the whole structure up there is about I think it's 15 tons. I was wondering how they get it up there, but we are all wondering like uh, some buildings or some popular places that have been made. Example like a pyramid, a monk, or like statue stuff. A lot of wonders of the world that we don't actually know the answers. At Monas, there is a lot of traditional foods there that I know. Maybe there is more like a food from Jakarta, like kerak telur, but there is also like a food from other different places. I see asinan, I see ice cream cut, if you make it in English, is es potong, is in Indonesia. And then at the night, if you want to see a lights at Monas, you should go at the night because the Monas lit up more like rainbowy lit up. I think that's about all about the description that I could tell you about place. Okay, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And then What about you? Give me some share to the friend. Thank you so much for watching.